good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. And today we are back with another discussion video. This time around, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite artists slash producers in music right now. And I don't know if I've talked about like a favorite artist I've had, because I think I have a lot, but like I've talked about like my favorite bands. One of them being Our Last Night. I should also talk about like a lot of other artists, and I might start doing that on this channel because I don't do it enough. But I wanted to shout out this dude because the reason I really haven't talked about him a lot is because, one, he hasn't released an album, which I usually only talk about. I usually only talk about like artists and bands when an album drops, or if their album is on my album of the year list. And this guy hasn't dropped an album yet, but he is going to this year, which I'm really excited about. But today we're going to be talking about Low Spirit, and I kind of want to go back through his discography because it's interesting how I found out about this dude, and I'm so glad he makes music, because if he didn't, like I don't know, if I hadn't found out about his music, like, oh, it's such a, like, it would have been, I can't think of the right word for it, but I feel like not discovering his music would have been a tragedy, because this dude writes like incredible music. It's actually crazy that all of his music is good, which it's wild, man. He's so talented, and I don't have the right words to describe how much I love his music. I'm trying to find the song. Oh, here it is. Cool. I found it. So, kind of going back in time a little bit. This is the first song that I discovered from Low Spirit, which he was featured on it. But here's the thing, like, I didn't realize he's more than just an artist, because I didn't know that. This is around the time when I discovered Citizen Soldier. I discovered them like 3 years ago. We've talked about Citizen Soldier. They're a great band. But Low Spirit produced this whole album, Scarecrow, and he featured on Limit, and that was my first introduction to him, like, as a vocalist, to hear him do stuff. And that's wild, man. It is so crazy how good his vocals are. Like, his vocals are something I want to achieve, but I know I'll probably never get to that level, because he has more, god dang it, dude, my nose. He's got more, like, I don't know, more grit to his voice. I guess that's the right word to describe it, because I don't have grit. I can do like voice breaks and stuff like that, vocal breaks, but my vocals are really simple. His go above and beyond. And the fact that he produced this entire album, he produced Scarecrow, and I also believe he produced ICU. At least I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he produced ICU. I could be wrong about that, but it's these two albums. You can tell that Low produced them because, like, it's you can just hear his sound. You can hear the sound of, and I'm pretty sure if you look at, like, can you look at album credits here? I'm pretty sure you can. Come on. Give me album credits, dude. View credits. Okay, Scarecrow. Yeah, Joshua Landry. That's Low Spirit. Produced by, yeah, so the main producer, written, so he also wrote on this album too. I don't know if every song he has, does he have credits on every song? Oh my god, he does, doesn't he? he has credits on everything. Oh, not everything. Okay. But most of the album he's either written or produced, which is really cool. I mean, he definitely wrote on this one, right? Like, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah. He definitely did. I don't know. Okay. So he also wrote and produced on Scarecrow, and this album has 18 songs. It's a lot. Now I want to go to ICU because I'm pretty sure he did produce this album? No, wait. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. His middle name is my first name. That's crazy. Wow. Wild. But yeah, it's insane talent when you're not only an artist but you're also a producer. And I love that I notice his production now. Like, oh, that's weird. So he didn't. Interesting. That's interesting. So he didn't. So wait, he didn't write on this one. He didn't produce, but he did on these two songs. That's a little odd. If I go to like other credits, okay, I don't know. Maybe he did. I'm thinking he produced and wrote on this entire album too. But that's 2 albums worth of work. And then like I kind of wish. It's so selfish of me to say this, but I wish that Low Spirit produced on all of Citizen Soldier stuff, because I would love it so much more than like, I don't know, so much more than I already do love their work. Because like, I didn't start listening to Citizen Soldier until this album, and then when Icarus dropped, I didn't like this album. I might have talked about it, but there wasn't a single song in here that I really liked. I don't know. I think without his I'm pretty sure. Did he produce? It didn't sound like he produced on this, but I don't know. No, he didn't. Because I think yeah, it looks like they did it all themselves. I would have really liked if Josh produced on this, Low Spirit, because, God, man, he is a talent. But then like after hearing his vocals, I started following him, and I just wanted to know more about him. And then I don't know when I started listening to his music. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think I didn't listen to this EP. I know I didn't. I didn't even listen to this cover. I think obviously my first introduction was Limit. I think I listened to Hollow before. I'm pretty sure I listened to Hollow before anything else. Hollow was probably the next thing. And then I heard, yeah, Hello Loneliness with Echo, which, dude, I think that was kind of the thing that made me go, I need to pay attention to this guy. I need to listen to him more than I already am. And then Good Enough came out, and Good Enough is probably like my favorite song from Low Spirit. Like, out of everything he's made, obviously everything he makes is it's gold. It's gold, dude. I don't know how else to describe it, but like, yeah, I heard Good Enough, and like, because I heard the preview of it, and I was like, make this a full song, please. And he did, and it has 22 million views. That actually might be his most streamed song. I could be wrong. I probably am. Am I wrong? No, I think I'm right. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is his. It's so good though. That's the thing. That's why it has that many streams. It's a really good song. And dude, I remember I listened to Good Enough so much at work, and I had it on repeat, dude. I couldn't get enough of that song. It's so good. And then What If came out. I didn't listen to What If enough, but I think it's grown on me more over time. And then I think it wasn't until Anymore where I was like really paying attention, because like I liked Mama and What If, but like I paid more attention when Anymore dropped, Wild Things, Breathe. I didn't listen to this at first, but I listened to it eventually. And then when Good Things came out, dude, that song's a banger. It's so good. And apparently, this is really cool. Low Spirit and Echo are doing a project together, which I loved Echo's last album. It was my #1 album of last year, which it was a surprise. Dude, the album kind of blew me away. I talked about it. Kind of a came out of nowhere album, and it was just so good. So good. And it didn't have to be, but it was so good. I think since Good Enough, I don't know what my favorite song from him would have been. it probably was Breathe, and then People Pleaser Anthem. But every time this dude drops a song, mostly it's another song tops it. So like People Pleaser Anthem topped Breathe, and after People Pleaser Anthem, Nicki topped it. Until You're Not You didn't top Nicki for me, but Sad Songs top Nicki, and then Other Side top Sad Song. It's like this dude constantly makes bangers, and he does not stop. There was I don't know, do I have the Devil Wears Prada saved on here? I do. So the Devil Wears Prada dropped a song called For You. I'm pretty sure he's credited. Yeah. So okay, he wrote on this, but I don't know why it sounds like Low Spirits production is on this song, because when I was listening to it, even in the writing, I could tell he worked on it. It's weird, like I never talk about like producers I like, because I don't know producers that well, but like I can tell when a song was like, I don't know, you can tell when you listen to a song, you can be like, oh, I know who worked on this song. And when I heard this, I was like, I think like beforehand I knew he worked on it, but to like hear it, like I was like, oh yeah, I can tell he worked on this. I think he's also worked on, where is it? Papa Roach. He produced Even If It Kills Me. I think the reimagined version, I'd have to look at the credits. Yeah, so he produced on this one. So he wrote on Devil Wears Prada. I feel like he still produced that track, even though it's not listed, but I could be wrong. Did he produce on the original? No, he did not. Okay, but he produced on the reimagined. I think he's still working with them, but dude, Low Spirit's doing so many good things, which it's super cool to see him like produce a lot. Because I follow him on Instagram and I like watching his like when he does updates and posts. But this dude's an incredible artist. I feel like without his music, like there's no words to describe it, but like without his music, I don't know, man. I feel like his music needs to be here. Like this is what he was destined to do. You know, I think, in my honest opinion. But then he's talked about, so he just finished an album that he's working on, his own album, which I'm very excited for. I asked in the Q&A on his Instagram post if all the singles he's been dropping are going to be on this new album. And he said no. And I'm like, brother, stop cooking. Like, you've cooked enough. Like, he's made so many bangers, and it's just wild that he's releasing an album that has all new songs, which it makes me so excited. Because I already love the singles. I cannot wait to hear what the album sounds like. And also, he's doing CDs. The man confirmed himself because someone asked, and he's like, you doing CDs? And he's like, yes. Thank you. Thank you for doing CDs, because everyone seems to hate CDs nowadays, which to me is just straight up bonkers. Like, CDs are great. What are we doing if we're not doing CDs? But I think one thing, and I haven't talked about this. One thing I love about his music is, I don't know where it started. Definitely didn't start with Mind of Mine. It started with Good Enough. This, like, I have to click on it to click on the image. This like church colored glass, stained glass imagery. I love it. I don't know what it is. I hope it's going to be on his new album. I really do, because like it's in everything. This stained glass like art. It's in every single image. It's in everything. And part of me wonders if like there's like an emotional thing that ties to stained glass. I want to know some lore here, because nowhere is stained glass mentioned in the music, but like it's on everything, dude. It's on everything. I've been trying to like piece it together. Because yeah, I just want to understand it. Like, why is it on every single piece of art? I think even on Breathe. Is it on Breathe? That's weird. Breathe doesn't have the stained glass. Probably like that was his break off single, maybe. People Pleaser Anthem also doesn't have stained glass, but then it kind of goes back to stained glass, which is weird. Like here you got Cigarette Box with stained glass, a mirror with stained glass. It's just, I don't know what it is, man. I hope that this album has this stained glass again, because that's like a cassette tape, which is super cool. But yeah, and then the other side, it's got like black and white background with like a hot air balloon made of stained glass. Like, dude, I cannot wait to see what this album has on it, because I guarantee you, and I said this, I said or thought it, I basically said if this album comes out this year, or if he drops any album, it's gonna be my #1 album of the year. Mark my words. I know he said, like, I think a single is dropping in August, which that's soon. And then I think he said he believes the album's gonna drop in October, which will be super cool. But I cannot wait for this to drop. Truly, this album is going to be, it's gonna be album of the year across the board for me. Because, dude, if you want to hear like a sound from an artist that you've that will like fill your ears with everything good, this is your man. Like, he is going to drop an album of the year. I guarantee that. And I haven't even heard anything from the album. I just know, dude, because of all the songs he's dropped. He's just a banger of an artist, and that's just how it is. He creates art, and it's really good. I cannot wait for this album, and truly, he is also a great producer. So, on top of him being a really good singer, on top of him being a great producer, there's so much here that I love about this dude that I just cannot wait for the album. And man, it's gonna be something when that thing drops, because I don't know if the internet's gonna break. I feel like I'm gonna break when I hear it. But yeah, this dude genuinely has made a great impact on my life, just with how good his music sounds, and then on top of that, him still being here, which again, I do watch his Instagram stuff, and I'm glad he's still here, and I hope one day he doesn't have the whole chronic illness thing. I hope he, like, I don't know. I would like him to feel better, you know? Because I don't understand it, but I'd like him to still be on this planet for as long as can be, because this dude, without him, this world doesn't have great music. So yeah, I really wanted to talk about Low Spirit in just a solo video, because again, I will be bringing him up again once that album drops, because holy frick, man, I think he's gonna be something. It's gonna be good. I guarantee it. I really do. But yeah, I will probably talk more about his music when his album drops. But yeah, anywho, thank you guys for watching, hanging out. I appreciate it a ton. I will see you guys in the next video, and yeah, goodbye.